Hello, good morning. Welcome to another edition of your weekly general TV magazine program on ART. I'm Hawa Momo. Thank God it's Wednesday. Well, first on our lineup, we bring you top stories that made the headlines.
The federal government has announced plans to build a dam at Dura in Borno local government area of Benue State to control flooding from River Kasinala. Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Engineer Joseph Usev, represented by Deputy Director of Hydrology, Robert Owazulike, revealed that a contract for the dam's design has been awarded. The flooding attributed to climate change recently disrupted travel along the Makodi-Kasinala highway. Local leaders and commuters appealed for swift action on both the dam project and road rehabilitation to ease transportation challenges. World Bank Senior Vice President Indemit Gill says it would take 10 to 15 years for President Bola Tinubu's economic reforms to transform the Nigeria's economy. Gill made this statement at the Nigeria Economic Summit in Abuja. He urged the government to maintain the reforms, noting that while elites and ordinary Nigerians are suffering, the long-term rewards would be significant. However, the advice provoked widespread backlash, with many Nigerians warning of possible unrest if the reforms continue. Critics urged President Tinubu to reject the World Bank's advice, citing his failure to deliver promised economic prosperity in the past. The Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission (NEC) has announced plans to hold a public hearing to investigate the recurring grid collapses and outages. NEC expressed concern over the increasing frequency of grid disturbances, which have reversed recent progress in infrastructure improvements and grid stability. The latest incident, triggered by an explosion of the Jebba transmission station, led to widespread outages, but power was restored in 33 states and the FCT at 1 p.m. NEC also highlighted the ongoing unbundling of the system operator ISO from the Transmission Company of Nigeria to improve grid management.
And now we bring you updates from the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies, Nilds. In a bid to boost legislative efficiency and professionalism across various states in Nigeria, the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies hosted a 3-day training workshop for clerks and legislative officers from Borno, Taraba, and Ogun State House of Assembly, held at the Nilds permanent site here in Abuja. The workshop aimed to equip participants with the necessary skills to streamline legislative processes. The Director General of the Institute, Professor Abubakar Suleiman, emphasized the pivotal role of clerks in driving the smooth operation of legislative assemblies, while participants lauded the training impact on enhancing governance and service delivery in their various states.
bid to strengthen legislative processes and enhance the efficiency of state assemblies, the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies, Nilds, hosted a 3-day training workshop for clerks and legislative officers from Borno, Taraba and Ogun State Houses of Assembly. The workshop, held from February 26th to 28th, 2024, took place at Nilds' permanent site on Airport Road, Abuja. In his closing remarks, Nilds' Director General, Professor Abubakar Sulaiman, emphasized the critical role clerks play in the effective functioning of legislative assemblies. Legislators rely on committee clerks to conduct daily business, making these committees the engine room of legislative processes, he said. He encouraged participants to apply the knowledge and skills gained to improve service delivery in their respective states.
In terms of legislative business and proceedings, you remain key, you remain the nerve center, you remain the heart of the legislature. You must therefore take this opportunity which you have been given through this training very, very seriously. As the success of any assembly is directly proportional to the effective functioning and the performance of the various committee itself. As an institute, therefore, we have embarked on the needs assessments of Nigerian legislatures. We also embark on the assessment of its workforce in order to specially design training programs and modules to enhance the capacity needed in our legislative system. As legislature and as class, we must upscale the level of our expertise and professionalism in the legislative system to conform to international best practices. Dear participants, as committee clerk, you must commit yourself to innovation through constant research, by identifying problems and providing solutions, and also by initiating ideas for legislation. Despite the enormous contribution made by committee clerks and other support staff in supporting the work of committees, and by extension the legislature, the knowledge gap to achieve optimal performance is still relatively wide. The state of affairs are only changed through constant training and training. And here, at our institute, we will not relent in bringing the knowledge gap for effective service delivery to the legislative arm of government in Nigeria. The topic we have just been, put through in terms of our video, they are topics that are very germane to the workings of the committee system in our legislature. I wish to seize this opportunity, therefore, to especially thank the various governors of the various states. One thing that is very unique about this assembly is that when you have Governor of Borno, Ogun, Taraba, and Nilds states, that is to say, yes, it will be partition when it comes to politics, but when it comes to knowledge, there is no partisanship. You have two PDP states, you have two APC states. That is to say, allow politicians to do their politics. You should go for knowledge. You should go for capacity building. And that is what we have done. Distinguished participants, I want to urge you to utilize and take advantage of the knowledge you have acquired in the course of this capacity building workshop in order to enhance your capacity and position yourself for effective service delivery in the committees of your various state houses of assembly.
Participants such as Clerk of Ogun State House of Assembly and Director of Administration and Supplies expressed their gratitude to Nilds for organizing the impactful workshop. They noted that the training would strengthen their capabilities and contribute to more effective legislative procedures.
This training, of course, is no doubt a blessing and an opportunity for us to be able to enrich our knowledge in the legislative practice. Over the 3 days, there are so many things that I have come to realize outside my village experience, and I want to appreciate the institute. I can only say that the institute should give us the privilege and opportunity to, of course, continue with the gesture by paving way for us to also come again to refresh our knowledge the more. I will also want to appreciate our, of course, our sponsor, the Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Right Honorable William for giving us the privilege and opportunity to creating the enabling environment for us to be here today with my colleagues. I want to appreciate him, and of course we pray that God will give him the knowledge and wisdom to steer the affair of the legislative government of our gateway state. Thank you so very much, sir.
We've enjoyed the erudition of the facilitators that are here. They are wonderful, they are excellent, and they are giving their best. The content of the materials that has also been given to us, they are also helpful in their way. Most of us will go back to it, open it, and learn more after this training. And we also hope that when next we are coming here, because I believe this training should be continuous work. It shouldn't be annual, it shouldn't be during the office of 4 years expiration of the tenures of the house. No, it should be a continuous one, as much as possible when the participants are showing up. When next we are coming, I hope that we will be seeing, okay, I must also acknowledge the state of the art building that is here. This is excellent. In fact, it is excellent. But we hope to see, when next we are coming, technologies that will put us on the pedestal of digital legislature.
The event concluded with the presentation of certificates of participation to all attendees from Borno, Taraba and Ogun states, highlighting the workshop's potential to improve legislative efficiency and scale up the quality of governance in their respective regions.